If you're importing goods into Dubai, listen up. There's one small administrative step that can be the difference between smooth sailing and a total logistical nightmare. So today, we are breaking down that critical process, linking your tax registration number with your customs code. Now, I know it sounds technical, but trust me, getting this right is absolutely essential.
So let me just ask you straight up. If you're a business owner, an accountant, or a logistics manager dealing with the UAE, could your entire supply chain be in jeopardy right now? The answer might be yes, and you might not even realize it.
You know, we're talking about a single tiny missed step that can get your valuable goods stuck at the border indefinitely, racking up fees, causing massive delays. This isn't a hypothetical problem. It's happening to businesses right now, and it's exactly why we need to walk through this today.
So, what is this critical step all about? Well, for any VAT-registered company in the UAE, the root of all these potential import headaches comes down to one thing: failing to link two very important numbers. Let's dig into what they are and why this connection is so vital.
Okay, so to get this all sorted, we first need to understand the two key players in this process, your TRN and your customs code. They might sound kind of similar, but they serve very different yet deeply connected functions in the world of trade and tax.
All right, first up, you've got your TRN. That's your tax registration number. This is your unique identifier with the Federal Tax Authority. So if your business is registered for VAT in the UAE, the FTA gives you this number. You can think of it as your official tax identity in the country. And on the other hand, you have your customs code. Now, this number is given to you by Dubai Customs, and it's specifically for your import and export activities. It's the number that identifies your business every single time your goods come across the border. So you see, two different numbers from two different authorities, but they have to be connected.
Okay, so who actually needs to worry about all this? Does this apply to your business, or maybe to your clients? Let's get really specific here, because the list of people this affects might just be a little broader than you think.
The scope here is pretty wide. Of course, it's for any VAT-registered company bringing goods in. That's a given. But it also includes established importers who might have an updated TRN, and it's critical for brand new businesses just starting out. It's also a vital compliance check for accounting firms that are managing their clients' finances. And here's a key point. This applies whether you're operating on the mainland or inside a Dubai free zone. No one gets a pass.
All right, so now we know the what, the why, and the who. Let's get to the most important part, the how. We're going to walk through the actual procedure. And the good news is, when you break it all down, it's a pretty clear and manageable process.
Here's the game plan in 4 key stages. First, verification. Simple, but you got to do it. Just confirm your VAT registration is active. Second, the main event, linking. This is where you actually connect the TRN and customs code, and you'll do that using the Dubai Trade Portal. Third is documentation. You have to make sure every technical detail is perfect to avoid getting rejected. And finally, number 4, resolution. If you do get any data mismatches or system errors, you have to address them, and you have to do it fast. Getting these 4 steps right is your ticket to hassle-free imports. So, as we start to wrap this up, let's just put it all into perspective. What you're really looking at is a simple choice between two very, very different outcomes for your business. It is a classic case of risk versus reward.
I mean, the stakes are crystal clear. On one side, you've got the risks of not doing this. Your shipments get blocked, you face incorrect VAT charges, and a whole waterfall of unexpected delays and fees. But on the other side, the rewards are huge. Fast customs clearance, accurate tax calculations, and just smooth, predictable import operations. When you see it like this, the choice is pretty obvious, right?
And that brings us to one final, really critical question for you to think about. After everything we've just covered, can you say with 100% certainty that your business is fully compliant? If there is any doubt in your mind at all, now is the time to verify and make sure your supply chain is secure. Thanks for tuning in.